Today, for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency prices, dear ladies and gentlemen, we have something very, very fundamental to discuss here. And that's the answer to the question you can see right here in the title. And many people are asking me, and I want to discuss this. And the answer to this question might be not what some of you guys would like to hear. Anyways, let's go straight into it. I want to answer it very clearly. I don't only want to tell you where I personally think we are in this cycle, where I think we can go in this cycle, whether my 40 million US dollar trades, I'm showing them in every single video now here on the airplane. No Wi-Fi, as you know, so even if I wanted, I don't think I could show you. I mean, that's not the new numbers, but I have like 40 million US dollar trades open on these trades, right? The biggest one being on Bitcoin itself. So if this goes downhill, I am losing a lot of money. When I tell you exactly my trading strategy also, and what I am planning to do right now for Bitcoin in regards to those findings I have for you, I have prepared for you 4 very easy to understand charts where we can exactly evaluate where we are, where we will go to, and what our strategy for Bitcoin, cryptocurrency and altcoins should be right now. Each of these charts is easy to understand, but gets more mind-blowing as we go on. Let's go straight into it. Smash up the like button to a new all-time high. If you still kind of want Bitcoin to go to a new all-time high, I need to see that like. And now let's go straight into it. Of course, I make these videos wherever I am, whenever I am. I just had actually a midday nap. That's why I'm extremely relaxed right now, and I'm really trying to hype it up for you. But trust me, guys, the reason for this video is definitely a very exciting one. And what we are looking here, I want to start very easy, very general. You know that chart already. That's the Bitcoin returns between 2010 and 2025. What we can see consistently here, with the exception of the first bull market, is that we usually have, see a few things. We have 3 years bull market, 1 year bear market. Then again, 2015, 16, 17, 3 years bull market, 1 year bear market in 2017. Then you can see we have 3 years bull market, 2019, and 1 year bear market, 2022. And now we have again 23, 24, 25, 3 years bull market. I told you in 2022, 3, 4, 5 will be bullish, right? So what we can see is not only this 3-1 constellation here, we also see diminishing returns to scale, which is obviously very clear. With a maturing asset that we have diminishing returns to scale. Once we go higher, we have lower percentage increases every single bull market. All of that quite clear, right? Yet we still have people coming out and saying, hey, this time it's different. 2026 is going to be the biggest year. Look at Donald Trump, WLFFI. Like, guys, come on. How many times? I mean, this is my 3rd bull market. People will always tell you, this time it's different. Usually it's never different, okay? This is the preliminary assumption you would have to have until proven wrong. You can't have the assumption that this time it's different before things being the same, being proven wrong by the facts. It is same. That is what we assume. So we assume that this year the bull market will be over. The question is when. So going over here into that chart, the black line resembles the Bitcoin price, where we can see again the bull market highs 2011, 13, 17, 21. And then we can see this yellow line, which is the hodl wave for Bitcoin for 1 year holders. Interestingly enough, we can see that these very smart people who are holding Bitcoin for more than a year, which I'm telling everyone, I'm telling people actually should hold for 5 years at least, but 1 year is the really bare minimum. Those smart people, including this first bull market, which is really different from everything, they are always starting to sell before the high. And then they start buying again. You see the number goes higher, the line goes higher, before the bull market low every single time. Right here, starting to sell. Yes, I admit they start to sell very early, too early. but eventually really start selling before the bull market high and then start buying again before or within the bear market, right? Same thing happened right here 2021. They start selling, it goes lower before the bull market high, and they start buying again just in the beginning of the bear market, right? People couldn't really wait. Now something interesting happened. This line went lower way earlier, right? You can see this happened already somewhere in like 2024, beginning of 2024, when Bitcoin maybe just hit like 50K or something, 40K, 28,000 or something, I forgot. And it's going down ever since. Does this mean the bull market is over? Well, first of all, it maybe gives us some hint, right? I want to talk about that later on. But it clearly tells us also that we should take everything a little bit with a grain of salt. We have, of course, a lot of those people investing in ETFs, right? And they are very often shifting their allocations towards other wallets. Like, many things have changed, hence why these on-chain metrics can be not as much as a predictor as before. But it is still some kind of predictor, and what it tells me for sure is, let's be careful. And I think this confirms my bias that this bull market might be over sooner than people think. Let me say at least that. So here you can see the Bitcoin net unrealized profit and loss ratio. The black line resembling the Bitcoin price again, and the turquoise line here, I don't know how to pronounce it, resembling the net unrealized profit and loss ratio. So it shows us exactly when are people profitable, when are people not profitable within a cycle for Bitcoin. And obviously, very clearly, whenever this profitability goes very, very high, we know this bull market must be over, right? I mean, obviously, when we go into that red zone, you can see it, the red euphoria zone, that's when the bull market is usually over. Also 2017, 2021, it's unfortunately here covered by the red line, but we did in very quickly. So this time we did not go yet to the euphoria zone. You can see it here. We are still away. This chart is a bit older, so we are a little bit higher on the turquoise line here if I show you the new one, but we are still not in the euphoria zone. But what we can see is we are in that orange zone for a very long time, for way too long already, which again begs the question, are we even going into that euphoria zone? Can we end this bull market without going into the euphoria zone? Number one, maybe. But number two, it shows us definitely this bull market is going on for a very long time, 3 years almost. Don't forget that. This bull market, mark my words, is almost over. I am saying that since the beginning of the year. I actually believed it will be over until the end of Q2. We are in the beginning of Q3 right now, so I was at least wrong by 1 month already. But I'm still on the side that I'm saying it like this. I'll be very happy if this bull market goes until latest December. Amazing. I just really have my doubts. But if it goes, amazing, right? I have my strategy. I will talk about that. How I will profit either way. The last and most important chart I want to show you is this monthly chart for Bitcoin. What you can see here for the monthly chart for Bitcoin is basically just the monthly chart for Bitcoin. But more importantly, on the bottom is the RSI, which shows us on the monthly when is Bitcoin overbought and oversold. And whenever Bitcoin reaches levels somewhere close to 85 on the monthly RSI, that means we are technically, not fundamentally, not on-chain metrics-wise, technically overbought. Whenever we are technically overbought for Bitcoin, a bull market can usually not end before being overbought. But once we are overbought, these bull markets always have ended. So now we are not overbought. And this is something where I'm coming out and I'm saying, yeah, can this bull market end without us being overbought? And this is something where I say this is very unlikely. It's possible, but it's unlikely. And just as I said in the beginning of the video, let's not say this time it's different for the favor of us being bullish moon boys. I'm telling you right now, let's not say this time it's different for the favor of the bears, because if we do want to say this time it's not gonna be different, then we have to wait for Bitcoin being overbought and hitting this RSI level of 85 before calling this bull market to be over. And we did not hit that level yet. So my bottom line is, I think we are probably not gonna go on for another 6 months, or how some other people say another year. I think this bull market might be over sooner than later. But in accordance to what the charts are telling us, I don't think this bull market is over yet. I do think percentage-wise we have some quite nice treats to go. I do hold a big portion of my trades still open, right? I will be very careful on my altcoin trades, will take profits on those, especially this XRP trade, which is really banking in completely amazing profits. I will take profits. I will keep you updated over on Twitter when I take those profits. But Bitcoin, I just took profits at 118,000, $2 million US, and I will take profits as we go higher. I take these profits into Bitcoin because I'm a Bitcoin fundamentalist. But I definitely prepare also for a bear market to come, as it always comes. And dear ladies and gentlemen, if you want to take advantage of this situation of Bitcoin increasing, altcoins increasing, longing, shorting, I have prepared for you. All in all, I think like, I don't know, 40,000 US in free bonuses, Bybit, Bitunix, maybe Weeks, down below in the pinned comment. And I also have prepared for you a Levex sign-up link where I am actually posting my trades in absolute real time, my exclusive content for the Levex community for free. The second link in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye. Bye.